good day. I'm Melody Pearl Osorio, your General Mathematics subject. General Mathematics aims to develop learners' understanding of concepts and techniques drawn from number and algebra, trigonometry and world geometry, sequence, finance, networks and decision mathematics and statistics in order to solve applied problems. It is a skills in applying reasoning and interpretive skills in mathematical and statistical contexts, and the capacity to communicate in a concise and systematic manner using appropriate mathematical and statistical language. Learners will develop the capacity to choose and use technology appropriately and efficiently. So now, class, our lesson that we will tackle is relations, functions, graphs, composite functions, and problems involving functions. Our objectives: define relation and functions, determine the domain and range of a given function, discuss different ways of representing a function. 4. Evaluate the function using functional notation. 5. Prepare table of values for a given function. 6. Graph functions such as linear, quadratic, and piecewise functions. 7. Determine whether a graph is a composite or not using vertical line tests. Specifically, general math our topic for today. Function representation of a real-life situation but we tackle. Let's review sa mga nakalimot sa basic principles about relation and functions. Let's discuss relations and functions. Bakit ba tinawag na relation? O bakit ba tinawag na relationship? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito? Ano nga ba ang relation? So what is relation? Definition of relation is a pairing of input values with output values. It can be shown as a set of ordered pairs x and y, where x is an input and is an output. The set of input values for a relation is the domain, and the set of output values called the range. Take note, class, the word pairing, para sa buhay lang yan. Hindi ka magkakaroon ng relation kung mag-isa ka lang, na nangangarap yung feeling mong may kayo, pero wala ka lang. So pag ganon, walang relation po yun. Kasi ikaw lang mag-isa ang nangangarap na may relation. Dapat dalawa. It's a pair. So dapat dalawa kayong involved dito at yun ay yung input values at output values. So yung pair natin na x and y class, for sure ako, familiar na po kayo dyan. Dahil grade 7 to grade 10, dinidiscuss na po sa inyo yan ng inyong mga guro. X and y is coordinates. Yung x ay tinatawag nating input at yung y naman po ay tinatawag nating output. Sa set of input, na kapag pinagsama-sama po natin ito ay tinatawag natin na domain. At sa set of output naman po ay tinatawag natin na range. For example, class, I have a set of ordered pairs here. So, makikita niyo po yung set of A na meron tayong ordered pairs na 0 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 5 and 7. So, hanapin niyo lang po dyan yung x and y. Lahat po ng nasa una ay x. Ito pong 0, 1, 2, and 5. Para naman po sa y, ito ay yung 2, 3, 4, and 7. Sa set B naman po, class, we have ordered pairs. So, 1 and 3, 7 and 8, 6 and 5, 1 and 0. So kapag nagsulat po tayo ng set of ordered pairs, hindi nyo na po kailangan na ulitin pa kung naulit po ulit ang isang number. And meron tayong iba't ibang representation ng relation. In It can be represented using set-ordered pairs, katulad kanina na may mga coordinates tayo. It can use mapping diagram. Mas madaling ma-visualize kasi makikita nyo na po agad ang kanyang relation. And then table. Sa table, pwedeng vertical or horizontal. And also equation. Yun yung ating mga representation na ginagamit. Okay, function. Para maunawaan nyo, tingnan po natin itong mapping diagram. So, ang titingnan po natin dyan ay kailangan si x value ay isa lang ang partner niya sa value ng y para masabi po natin na function siya. Alam kong ayaw nyo nang tingnan si x, kaso hindi po natin malaman kung function ba siya or not. Kailangan si x ay loyal lang kay y. So, paano ba natin malalaman kung function ang relation? Sabi nga natin kanina, titingnan lang natin kung si x po ba ay nakapair lang kay y. What is function? Definition of function. An expression, rule or law that defines a relationship between one variable, the independent variable and another variable. The dependent variable, the modern definition of function was first given in 1837 by the German mathematician. It is a relation defined as a set of ordered pairs x and y, where no two or more distinct ordered pairs have the same first element x. Every value of x corresponds to a unique value of y. So kung mapapansin nyo class, yung ating one-to-one example ay nakapair lang po siya sa isang range. Kaya masasabi po natin itong first mapping diagram po ay function. Dahil si x po ay loyal lang kay y. Next, for one-to-many. Mapapansin nyo po na ang ilan sa pair ng x ay hindi po loyal kay y. So kung i-apply po natin yan in real-life situation, for example, si x po ay kayong mga students. Then si y, ayan naman po, ay place. Kung saan meron po tayong lugar na babanggitin. Meron po tayong school at mall. Tingin niyo po ba class, kayong mga students ay makakapunta sa school and mall in the same date and time? Di ba hindi po? So, isa po ito sa example para ang not too many ay hindi mag-function. Next, for many to one. Kung mapapansin nyo class, sa last mapping diagram natin ay yung dalawang x po natin ay meron lang pong isang y na pinuntahan. For example class, in real life, meron po tayong dalawang x. Ito po yung dalawang students na si Juan at Kyle. Then, para sa y ay meron tayong place katulad ng school. Do you think x and y is function? Yes, it is a function. Bakit po? Dahil si Juan at Kyle ay loyal sa kanilang pupuntahan at yun po ay yung school. That's the one of example for many to one, kaya po siya ay nasabi nating function. What is difference between a function and relation? Relation versus function. A relation is a rule that relates values from a set of values called the domain to a second set of values called the range. A relation is also a set of ordered pairs x and y. A function is a relation where each element in the domain is related to only one in the range by some rule. A function is a set of ordered pairs x and y such that no two ordered pairs have the same value x and y but different y values. For example class, illustration below are examples of a relation versus function. So kung mapapansin nyo rin class, yung example po ng function, yan din po ang example natin sa one-to-one, kaya nasabi po natin na ito po pala ay function. Next, yung non-function naman po, yan naman po ang example ng one-to-many, kaya po natawag po natin siya na not function. Functionable table displays the inputs and corresponding outputs of a function. Function table one that displays the input and one that displays the corresponding outputs of a function. This example is to how substitute the value of x in a given. What is evaluating function? Evaluating function, it is the process of determining the value of the function at the number assigned to a given variable. So for example, let f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So find the following values of the function. So I have a value for x. So letter A, we have 2. Letter B, negative 3. Letter C, 0. Letter D, negative 1/2. So let's start to evaluate our given. So f of x equal x squared minus 4x plus 4. So yan po yung ating given. So now, we substitute the value of x in the given. So sa letter A class, ang value ng ating x ay 2. So now, substitute 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 4. Now, 2 squared is equal to 4. Minus 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Then plus 4, bring down. 4 minus 8 plus 4 is equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin class, ang value ng ating letter A ay 0. Next, letter B. F of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, yan po ulit yung ating given. Next, so, we substitute the negative 3 in the given. Negative 3 squared minus 4 times negative 3 plus 4. So, negative 3 squared, negative 9. Negative 4 minus 3 is equal to positive 12. Then plus 4, bring down. Negative 9 plus 12 plus 4 is equal to 7. So, 7 po ang ating value para sa letter B. Letter C, f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, yan pa rin po yung ating given. So, now, we substitute the value of x. 0 squared minus 4 times 0 plus 4. 0 squared is equal to 0. 4 times 0 is equal to 0 plus 4. 0 minus 0 plus 4 is equal to 4. So, ang value ng ating letter C ay 4. Letter D, f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, yan pa rin po yung ating given. We can substitute the value of x. It is negative 1/2. Negative 1/2 squared is equal to 1/4. Negative 4 minus 1/2 is equal to positive 2 plus 4. Yung plus 4, bring down lang po yun. 1/4 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 6/1/4. So, this is the answer for letter D. Example number 2. Let g of x equal to square root of 5x minus 3. Find the following values of the function. So, I have the value for x. So, letter A, positive 2. Letter B, negative 1/3. Letter C, 0. Letter D, negative 1. So, now, we will substitute the value of x in the given. So, the square root of 5x minus 3, our given. So, now, we can substitute. Square root of 5 times 2 minus 3. So, 5 times 2 is equal to 10. Negative 3, bring down. So, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. Then, yung ating square root, binabalang po natin. So, kaya po ang sagot natin ay square root 7 or 2.65 kapag gumamit po tayo ng decimal point. Letter B, g of x is equal to square root of 5x minus 3. So, same, given pa rin po tayo. So, square root of 5 times negative 1/3 minus 3. 5 times negative 1/3 is equal to negative 1 2/3 minus 3. So, yung minus 3, bring down lang po. Now, yung square root po, copy lang po yan. Negative 1 2/3 minus 3 is equal to negative 4 2/3. So, that's the answer for letter B. Letter C, same given. Square root of 5x minus 3. So, ang value po ng ating x ay 0. So, 5 times 0 is equal to 0. Then, bring down negative 3. 0 minus 3 is equal to negative 3. Then, copy D is square root. So, our answer is square root negative 3. The last, letter D. G of x is equal to square root 5x minus 3, our given. Square root of 5 times negative 1 minus 3. Square root of 5 times negative 1 is equal to negative 5. Then bring down negative 3. So the final answer is square root of negative 8. Next, evaluate function. Prepare a function table and graph. Example, I have a given f of x is equal to 3x squared plus x minus 5. If ang value ko po para sa x upang masubstitute natin is letter A, negative 2, letter B, 0, letter C, positive 4, letter D, positive 1/2. So, let's compute. Sa letter A, 3 times negative 2 squared plus negative 2 minus 5 is equal to 5. So, kung mapapansin niyo po sa table class, yung ating sinubstitute sa x, yun po yung ating negative 2, then yung answer po ng letter A na 5, yun naman po ay nasa value ng y. Next, letter B, 3 times 0 squared plus 0 minus 5 is equal to negative 5. So, mapapansin niyo po ulit yung ating 0 ay nasa value ng x, then yung ating negative 5 ay nasa value naman po ng y. Next, letter C, 3 times 4 squared plus 4 minus 5 is equal to 47. So, yung ating x, yun po yung positive 4, then yung sagot na 47, yun na po ay nasa table ng y. Then the last, 3 times 1/2 squared plus 1/2 minus 5 is equal to negative 3/3/4 or negative 3.75 if decimal po ang gusto nyo gamitin. So, kung mapapansin nyo po class, yung ating last table na nasa x, ang value po ay 1/2, then yung ating y ay negative 3/3/4 or negative 3.75. So, para malaman po natin kung tama po yung aking sinasabi class, okay, apply nyo po yan class. Try nyo po sa inyong mga tahanan. So, next, graph. So, kung mapapansin nyo po, yung ating graph ay naka-curve po. Hindi po siya naka-V. So, naka-curve lang po siya. So, nandyan pa rin po yung ating negative 2, 5, 0, negative 5, 4, 47, 1/2, and negative 3/3/4 or negative 3.75. Next, for linear function. The linear function f of x is equal to x plus 1 is an example of a one-to-one function. For example, class, f of x is equal to x plus y. So, ibig sabihin, x plus 1 po ang aking given. So, now, ang binigay po ni ma'am na value para sa x sa letter A ay negative 2, letter B, negative 1, letter C, 0, letter D, positive 1, letter E ay positive 2. So now, we will substitute in the given. Negative 2 plus 1 is equal to negative 1. So kung mapapansin niyo po, yung ating negative 2 ay nasa x. Then yung ating answer na negative 1 ay nasa y. Letter B, negative 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So, mapapansin niyo po ulit class, yung ating negative 1 ay nasa x, then yung sagot na 0 ay nasa y. Another class. Letter C, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So, yung ating value para sa x, yun po ay 0, then yung answer natin na 1 ay nasa y. Letter D, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, another, yung 1 po natin na nasa x, then yung answer po natin na 2, yun po ay nasa y. Then, the last letter E, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So, yung ating 2, yan po yung x-axis, then yung 3, yan po yung ating y-axis. Then, kung i-apply po natin to in a graph, kung mapapansin nyo, word of linear function class, straight line lang po siya. Straight line lang po, kaya tinawag din po siya one-to-one function. So, hindi po siya line only. Okay, the last quadratic function. The quadratic function f of x is equal to x squared is an example of a one-to-many function. For example, class, f of x is equal to x squared. So, yan po yung aking given. If our value in x that we will substitute in the given are letter A, negative 2, B, negative 1, letter C, 0, letter D, positive 1, letter E, positive 2. So now, apply po natin sa ating given. Letter A, negative 2 squared equal negative 4. So kung mapapansin niyo po class, ang ating negative 2, yan po ay nasa x. Then yung answer po niya na negative 4 ay nasa y. Letter B, negative 1 squared is equal to negative 1. So kung mapapansin niyo po class, yung ating value para sa x ay nasa x-axis, then yung ating answer na negative 1 ay nasa y-axis. Then letter C, 0 squared is equal to 0. Yung value po natin na 0 para sa x, then yung answer po natin na 0 ay nasa y. Then letter D, 1 squared equal to 1. So, kung mapapansin niyo po ulit, yung ating positive 1 ay nasa x, then yung answer na 1 ay nasa y po. Then the last letter D, 2 squared is equal to 4. Yung ating value para sa x na 2 ay nandun po sa table ng x. Then yung ating sagot na 4 ay nasa table naman po ng y. Yung table of values po natin, now apply po natin to in a graph. So kung mapapansin niyo po class, equal po yung ating graph. Naka-curve po siya dahil po naka-base po tayo sa ating mga sagot. So kung makikita nyo, nandyan po yung negative 2, negative 4, negative 1, negative 1, then 0, 0, 1 and 1, 2 and 4. Kung mapapansin nyo po, equal po sila at naka-curve pa po. Okay class, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy our lesson for today. Keep safe.